In this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to animate with faces on Moon Animator. So let's get right into it. To start with, you just need a rig. I'm just going to use my own, just because, well, it's better with like a humanoid, like with a character rig, than it is with an R6, unless you're making like, what is it, a blank rig, yeah. Alright, so now that you've got him here, first of all, what you want to do is you want to come down here and find head. Oh, I put in R15, hold on. Yes, so now you want to come over here and find head. From here, you want to make sure that face is there. Alright, now you want to just insert a part and put it like over the head, so just like that. And make sure that where the front facing part of it is. I don't know how to change it though, so yeah, I'll figure it out eventually. Anyways, from here you want to scale it down, so here, and so it would like fit the face. So about there is pretty good. So now what you want to do is you want to call this part face part. Now, if you have multiple rigs with this, you'd probably want to call this just like maybe squid like that or something, just so that you can tell, so that Moon Animator can tell the difference. Now you want to bring this into the head part of your rig, and then put the face decal inside of the face part. So now you've got this. What you want to do now is you want to set the transparency to 1 here, and then just stretch it out so it looks like it was when it was originally. Well, now that you've got it in here, it's not necessarily animatable, but what you've got to do now is you've got to bring out Easy Weld. And then we go to parts. From here, you want to weld the face part to the head. Make sure animatable is checked. Yes, it's checked, and then join in place. Now the face is animatable and it can move around and stuff. Though if you want to change faces, what you want to do is just find a face pack. This one I use in most of my animations, because it's just got a bunch of like funny faces and stuff on it that can really be useful. And then you just, if it's grouped like here, again, Control U, and now you've got each separate thing. So let's put in this face. So so just make sure you've got that actually. So now that you've inserted your pack, you want to open up Moon Animator and Moon 2 file. Click plus and then add your rig. And from here, then you want to go plus, add the face decal here, and then make sure that you click to texture, and then click OK. From here, you can just do anything that you normally would. So you can move the head, and the face is on it. Unfortunately, the face cannot be moved, but honestly, that doesn't really matter. So now, if you want to change the texture, click that, and then click equals, so that it creates a keyframe. Now go find the face that you want. So I'm going to use, let's use this one. You don't want to do that. You just want to select it and then click Explorer. Find which part it was in and drop down into the decal. Go to properties of it and get the texture. Click Control C. So now it's copied. And now what you want to do is you want to get the texture keyframe, click 7, and then get rid of the string, and then Control V to paste in the texture. And there you go. Now the face is changed. And if you want it to change the animation, the default is already, the style is already set to none. So you just click equals again, select something in the workspace, and then find the one you want. Open the part, decal, texture, Control C. Come over here, 7, string, Control V. Now the face will change at the keyframe, so after a while, and it changes. Just like that. Not really that hard, but yeah, it'll be very useful for giving your characters expressions. Also, just as a side note, I found out there is actually a better style for easing with Moon Animator. Instead of having cubic in out. So let's just put a animation like that, right? We'll select ease 7. Most people use cubic in out, right? And this is of course very good, so it'll look like this. Well, not that slow. Put it back there. Let's just move this back so it's not going forever. Like that. But instead, use back and then out. And set the overshoot to maybe about 0.9. It gives it a much more realistic look, just like this. Maybe a bit more overshoot. Though with that, you have to be a bit fast. I used that in my last animation. Yeah, just like that. And you can give it a sort of realistic without using all of these other like linear keyframes. Like, yes, you can use linear, but I'd say use back. It just saves you a bunch of keyframes. Yeah, just like that. You don't necessarily get the smear or anything, but you get a nice look. Well, yeah, that was a quick tutorial. This time, make some good animations now.